Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? Oh, you getting it in? Somebody's getting it for you. What's good, people? Woo, what's good, people? This is a day of never we call Wednesday. Anyway, that being said, what's good, people? It is searching all over the internet. It's going crazy about the Rupaul Drag Race and the word of she-male versus tranny and girl you got male versus biological female or she-male for the bathroom. It's all over the internet. Everything is going crazy over that. I'm not the kind of person who's gonna bite my tongue because I'm not, I'm not that bitch. And the thing about it is I understand both sides in reference to this. I'm Carmen, which is something I do not do girl names, but today is a very important, I guess, thing for some people. But Carmen was saying that she doesn't like the word she-male being used and stuff like that, and she found a problem with it and she wanted to remove it. Now, that being said, once logo got, reference to that they wanted to take it out, they took it out immediately. They yanked it right off the word, and stuff like that. So the thing that gets me is that I'm trying to figure out, like, why are we still talking about this, which is so relevant to me, because the simple fact of the matter is that my name is not tranny. Carmen's name is not tranny. Rupaul's name is not tranny. So why are we so into this thing of tranny and she-male and stuff like that? But in the second sense of it is I understand where she's talking about as reference to she-male as far as use the bathroom. Now, to me, when you have a platform that's high, of course, you're actually training everybody on how to treat us. Because in your mind, you feel as though you're a drag queen, and you can take everything or return back to being a male. And for what the platform that he's sitting on, RuPaul, is the simple fact of the matter is that everybody refers us to him. Basically, he is our leader. So if we're training them, because you have to understand, no one has never seen a transsexual or something like that on TV as far as the platform that he's on. So they're going to relate us to him. They don't understand that there's a difference. They feel as though you were both born boys and you living as a woman. They think RuPaul is a woman, and this whole case may be. And at the end of the day, they think what RuPaul does is what we do, and it's actually a difference because it's not done that way. But unfortunately, people are really taking it and running with it really badly, and it shouldn't be taken that way. RuPaul is doing a show. RuPaul is not really doing a reality type of thing of how we live our life. He's doing a show. When Beyonce does a show, she does all this stuff like that and dance. It's not about her reality. It is a show. And for some reason, we seem to take that platform of a show and we use it. And I understand the education of it because people are going to relate it back to us. And they feel as though transsexual, tranny, she-male, and stuff like that has to do with us. And the thing about it that gets me is that, hey, you can do what you want to do. You can say what you want to say at the end of the day. My name is not Tranny. My name is Raven. And if your name is Tranny, that's what you need to be called, then that's what you are. My name is Raven. So if you decide you want to answer to Tranny, then maybe that's what the fuck you are. If you want to be answered to she-male, then maybe that's what the fuck you are. If you want to be answered to nigger, that's what the fuck you are. But my name is Raven, so if you're not calling me Raven, it's irrelevant to me. Now let me just ask you a few names. You ever heard of this person named Paige Clay? Have you ever heard of this girl named Victoria Carmen? Have you ever heard of this girl named Latasha Green? Have you ever heard of this girl named Dominique Newborn? Have you ever heard of Gwen Adurijo? I'm probably not pronouncing it right. You ever heard of Brandy Martel, Amanda Gomez, or Gonzalez? That's Amanda Gonzalez, or Simaya Dove, or Loretta Escada. And also, I is Nicole Nettles. Island Nettles. Have you ever heard of these names? These are the names of the girls that has been slaughtered, has been murdered. Why is it that you could find something in reference to a tranny to be so important and you want to rally all this stuff up and go crazy over that? But why the hell did y'all do all this craziness when it comes down to them and their deaths? You talk about it for a few minutes and then you're over it the next day. Why is it that you're not focusing on that? Why is it that that's not the platform that we're going crazy over? Why is it that when we walk out on the streets and something may happen to us, and just because you decide to become a tranny one day when you was a drag queen the next day, don't make you know all the issues and reference to what actually happens to a transsexual, because actually you used to turn back to being a boy. But I'm not going to stay on that right now. I'm going to stay on this. There are a lot of transsexuals that have been out there been murdered. Why weren't all this stuff going crazy then? Why are you not so mad about that? Why are you not rallying? Why are you not making it go away? Why does it just fade away? Why is it not such a big issue? Why is it being called a tranny or a she-male is so much of an issue when it has nothing to do with you? Sure, some of you may say, well, it does have something to do because they're talking about me. Are they talking about you? Did they say your name or did they say tranny? That has nothing to do with me. It's called somebody a nigga. That's because you call them a nigga. You ain't call me a nigga. So that has to do with them. It has nothing to do with me. And I'm black. And the simple fact of the matter is that by me being black, if this black person does something, that means that has something to do with me. No, it don't. And my thing is, this is that. My name is Raven. My name is not tranny. My name is not she-man. I'm not this lady boy. My name is Raven. And that's what I answer to. Anything else is not that much of a factor. And I understand the platform that he's on and stuff like that. And, you know, you feel as though he's actually training people on how to talk to us. But it's also like, train your child and don't allow celebrities to train your child for you. And that's where you step in. So when someone comes to you and say, well, you're one of those, that's when you say, oh no, boo, that's where you got it wrong. And you correct them. That's the only way you can do it. You can't sit back and have someone else on that platform raise the goals about your life. You have to learn what the leader that is, and which is you, which means that you need to stand up and do what you need to do when it's orchestrated back to you the wrong way. And I understand you saying, well, you know, I feel as though it's about me being say she-male and stuff like that. But I don't see y'all bitching out there going all crazy over nigga. You're calling each other niggas. Do you know what it means? You know people got lynched. You know people got killed. You know people that were on their way down the street, they were murdered. And y'all calling each other niggas. Y'all don't seem to have a problem with it. You even put it in songs. Because it has nothing to do with you. You like nigga, you just blow it off. I mean, that's what training is, to blow it up if there's nothing about you. Unless you are trained. Now, if you feel as though your name is tranny, then maybe you ought to respond. Say, what are you talking about me? My name is tranny, and then you talk about me. Other than that, has no relevance to you. And that's just my opinion. You know, because my name is Raven. You can call me what the fuck you want, but it's what I answer to. It's going to be the motherfucking solution to your day. And my thing is this, is that I don't allow somebody to dictate my life for me, and you shouldn't dictate that for you. And the thing about with Carmen and stuff like that, she feels as though it was wrong the way it was orchestrated and stuff like that, but that was the platform you made it to, Mom. And I'm not going to stand behind you, and I'm not going to stand behind RuPaul either. Because I feel as though they're both a no-win, no-win situation here. Because RuPaul is stuck in his ways because he went through holy hell to get to the platform where he's at. She's walking through getting all the gifts, but you don't know what he had to go to get to that spot where he's at. You're not being very appreciative. You could say, you could have sat down with him since y'all know each other. Y'all may not know each other on the basis that you know, but you know enough that he brought you back to the show twice, Carmen. And the simple fact of the matter, if somebody did that for me, I would say, well, boo, I really don't like when you do that. And I would have a talk with them. But they snatched it out. Logo snatched it out. So what is the big, why are we still talking about that? Let's talk about the dead people I just talked about. Why are we not going crazy over that? Why is that not an issue? Why is that you have your anger misguided in the wrong direction? A fucking name versus death. And they say, well, people I've never been around been dead. Well, bitch, I don't see y'all screaming about it so much more. Y'all don't let it blow up under the bridge. Go to the people's families and their houses and stuff that's passed on and ask them, did they let it blow under the bridge? They still hurting. Y'all don't seem to be going crazy over that. So why the fuck is you going crazy over a name? Anyway, that being said, and I don't care who agrees with me, who don't agree with me, that's on you. This is my opinion. Anyway, I think your focus is just on the wrong things. And I know y'all, nobody wants to talk about people being murdered and stuff like that because it's boring. But let's talk about trannies and names and calls stuff. So hello, tranny. Since your new name is tranny, hi, tranny. Because evidently the tranny was talking about you. Hello, she-male. So their name is she-male that was on the door. So you upset. That's not my name. So I don't give a fuck what you say when it comes to me. Anyway, I want to say hello, all new people. Boom. I want to say hello, people. Bam. And I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. I want you to do you. I want you to do you the best way that you can. And if nobody don't like it, then fuck them. All right.